Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales. Thank you for clicking on my video and I hope you're all having a good day. Yes, I'm back on here again protecting my home and my life from my neighbours. St George Community Housing, you are my landlord. I need you to take responsibility for these neighbours and their behaviour. They have the power to watch me in my home. They also have the power to control the air I breathe, and they just don't want to stop. They just do not want to stop putting me through abuse. There's two neighbours in particular today that have just been putting smells through the range hoods that are rigged. For those of you who have not seen my videos before, I have three neighbours that adjoin my unit, and all three of them have had their range hoods rigged so that everything that they put through their range hoods gets diverted into my home. There's also a camera in my home that these neighbours can watch me through. They watch everything that I do in my home. And there's one woman, and she is just absolutely vile, and she will not stop stinking my home out with her filthy smell. Because what she does, she turns on her range hood and she either sends her filthy cigarette smoke through, her secondhand lung smoke, or sometimes she just has to turn on the range hood and it just sends the smell of her home through. And she uses that as a weapon. I mean, that's how gross this woman is. She turns on her range hood and uses the smell of her home as a weapon on me. And when it comes through my home, oh my God, it's disgusting. It just takes over my whole unit too. When they send these smells through, takes over the whole unit, because their range hoods are rigged in a way where everything they put through them just gets diverted into my unit. This has just been used to abuse me. It was supposed to send me crazy, but it hasn't worked because I've had the strength to get through this. The three neighbours that adjoin my property, they stalk me all day, every day on this camera. St George Community Housing, you are violating my human rights and I need this camera removed from my home because clearly these neighbours are not going to stop abusing me. I've been very patient. Now, I want this camera gone because obviously these people think that they are almighty and powerful in the way that they can view me in my home and carry out abuse at their leisure. And it's all they do. This is all these people do. All they do is watch me and try and provoke me all day, every day. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve any of this. They stalk me to abuse all day, every day, and they've done this for over a year. And it's like they just can't stop. It's like they're worse than children. I think even, I used to be a childcare teacher, and children do what they're told and learn lessons quicker than these people. It's like these people just can't accept that something's over, and they've got so used to being able to abuse me, and some of them are just doing it just for their fun. There's this one woman that sends the stenches through into my home. She was just doing it then. And what she does, she must just be so friggin' jealous of my life and the fact that I'm, I actually make an effort in my life to better myself each day. And I do things like yoga and meditation. And when she sees me doing them, that's when she attacks me. This is how she spends her time. These people were also expecting money if something happened to me. They've been being paid to abuse me to death. So they just don't want to give up. And I don't know how somewhere in their minds that they could possibly think that with all the truth that I have put out on this channel about what these people have been doing to me, that somehow they believe that they can still take me out and then walk away and get away with it. It's not happening. Like, you need to come out of your delusional world and face the fact that this is over. You took a risk and you got caught. Get the camera out of my home so that these neighbours can stop abusing me. What they're doing, everyone, is just using the neighbours that are closest to me to carry out abuse. Most of the abuse has stopped. I've been going through abuse here in Campbelltown, New South Wales for over a year. And it's inhumane, cruel, torturous abuse. And they're using the neighbours that are close to me right now to carry out abuse to try and cause me a health episode. But I try and look after myself to try and prevent that. But this woman, all she does is sit all day and smoke at her range hood and turn it off and on. That's what she does. Because she wants to make quick money by harming another person. And she feels powerful. She feels like she's got power over me while this camera's here, and that she can control the air. She's controlling the air that I breathe, St. George Community Housing. How wrong does that sound? My neighbour is viewing me in my home to abuse me and control the air that I'm breathing, St. George Community Housing. You are my landlord. You are responsible for all of these things. Do something about this today. She's doing it right now. This is how smug this woman is, everyone. This is how smug she is. And how she cannot be ashamed that she uses the smell of her home as a weapon. I just don't even know what to think about that. It stinks. It is gross. It is vile. And I don't have to put up with this sickening smell coming through my home. My home's nice and clean. I take care of my responsibilities. I try to look after my home and myself. I don't bother anyone. I don't. These three neighbours, they never stop looking for ways to hurt me and harm me. The woman downstairs too, she's been using her range hood all day. I mean, I think it was about a month ago, for about 3 weeks there, this woman was putting me through 3 weeks of torturous abuse, cooking, using cooking smells, heating up oil and sending the smell through her range hood into my home. She was doing this round the clock, sometimes at 3 a.m. in the morning. I can't believe that she's gone there again. She started it up again. I just can't believe these people. They just don't know when to stop. That's why St. George Community Housing, I'm not going to stop fighting for my life and my home. I've come too far. And I'm not going to sit here and put up with this woman who is right now poisoning the air that I breathe with her filthy, foul odour from her home that probably has so many airborne germs in it. God knows what's in it by the stench of it. I don't know how she sits in there. How is it, St. George Community Housing, that I am a very good tenant? I pay my rent on time, I keep my home clean, and I don't bother anyone. Any reports or lies that have been made up about me have been lies. Any false reports that have been put in about me with antisocial behaviour or anything like that, it's lies. It's not my nature to be like that. And I just want to live my life. And this woman is putting this smell through my home right now. And it's overwhelming and it's disgusting, and no one should have to put up with this. St. George Community Housing, please control your tenant because she's out of control. This woman is obviously unstable. Anyone that sits at their range hood from dusk until late at night abusing their neighbour by turning a switch on and off and sending smells into their home has got a problem. She's unstable. There is a gas cooktop. I am at risk. I am at risk. My life is at risk. This woman is unstable, St. George Community Housing. You need to act immediately and do something about this woman today. Either her family or somebody needs to come and take responsibility for her vile, disgusting behaviour, because it's uncivilized. And I'm not putting up with it. So just know that if she continues, I'll be back on here again. St. George Community Housing, my landlord, you need to take responsibility for your out of control tenant and her filthy behaviour. Thank you for listening, everyone, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye for now, and God bless.